All right. So there's several things that I'm going to cover, and really kind of catching up anyone who doesn't know what I'm doing or what's coming up next, et cetera, et cetera. All right. So I just released a video about this tool called the Price Compass. Check out the video if you're not sure what I'm talking about here. But yeah, I guess I'll include links to each of these things as I talk about them. Yeah, that works. Okay, cool. So the Price Compass is a tool in Excel, well, not Excel, Google Sheets, tomato, tomato, that you can use to figure out really what to charge for your products, how much you should be pricing things at what level. And there's a lot of latitude. There's several different possible results that it'll give you. And you can decide if you want to go more on the higher end or the lower end. All you have to do is plug in several other products in a similar market that you're operating in, and then the same numbers basically for your own product, and outspits all of these possibilities for how you can approach your pricing strategy. It's free, I think, really easy to use. I intend to incorporate this as one of many features in a larger experience in the future. Big things coming. Let me tell you. Uh, Yeah, I think that's everything about the price compass. Let's move on to the next thing. I just want to mention I almost clicked on the screen share version. All right. So that was a Google Sheets product, what I just told you about. And I'm also building products in Figma, as well as Kit, which I haven't made a product in yet, but that will be coming. Kit is for email marketing, and there's a lot of features in Kit that allow you to do things that you wouldn't consider normal email marketing. Some really powerful stuff that you can do to target very particular users. You can create really deep experiences and really use a lot of data to understand your audience, to create new experiences, and to plug people in to your ecosystem and keep them moving in a certain direction. One of the things that I'm working on is tailoring an experience for businesses that they can create something that is inviting to users and maximizes what you can get out of making sales and everything via email without being annoying. Because I hate that. I hate that so much. I do not ever want to be that. And so my goal with strategic design, one of them, is to make my email outreach efforts as much as possible something that is not intrusive. That, if they sign up for a newsletter or they buy a product, like they're just getting emails related to that one thing and nothing else unless they decide they want more. In which case, I make it super easy. I let people know this is what else is going on. And if you want, sign up and you get these things. Now, that's a little bit more effort that you need to set all these things up. And especially if you want to tie those things that you're doing into things outside of Kit, uh, that's a lot more effort, honestly. So, there are some products and services coming up related to Kit that I will be working on. And let me share my Kit affiliate link in case you are interested. Um, I really recommend it. There are other possibilities that you can use for email marketing. But yeah, Kit is just the best. If you have an actual business, it is more than worth the cost that it takes to get things running. And as you can see on the screen here, you can start out for free. If you don't have many subscribers and you want to just test things out with visual automations and these things, you can keep that going for free and just really get a feel for things. However, once you do get that feel, I'm telling you, you're gonna probably want to become a creator in Kit, unless you're still not sure what you're wanting to do. But if you have an actual business, yeah. All right. So the next thing I want to cover is Tana. And this is going to be huge for what I'm doing in the future. Right now, I'm building a lot of products that are primarily free for the most part. There's also some learning resources as well for Tana especially, but I'm building a lot of things in Google Sheets. And the next thing is going to be built in a Figma file. And those are nice and they're great lead magnets, but there are deeper experiences and more powerful products on the horizon. And most of those super powerful products, they're going to be centered around Tana. They're going to be using Tana in one way or another, either Tana or sometimes Kit, maybe both. And with Tana, it's uh, I've heard that they don't like to be compared to this tool, but it really is like Notion, only no limits. So if you have someone or some people building experiences for you in Tana, you can do so much more than you would ever be able to do in Notion. Like imagine if you are familiar with Notion, okay? Imagine someone else is using Microsoft Word still, and you're using Notion. How would you would feel sorry for them. That is honestly how I feel about Tana, in comparison to Notion. Also, I used to use Roam. I liked it, but there's so much more you can do in Tana. I think these links will share in the video when it's just a video for watching later. My affiliate link. Help me out, help yourself out. Now, when it comes to Tana, there is a free plan, but much like Kit, you're probably going to want to eventually move over to the Plus plan. The Pro plan, most people I don't think will need it. I'm building things in Tana for other people, so I need the Pro plan. But yeah, at $8 a month, Plus should give most people more than they need, really. So that's a great deal. All right. Uh, I've noticed a couple people came and left. Looks like no one was interested in what I had to say. Oh well. Oh well. All right, I got two more things here that I wanted to share. So, the first product that I covered is the Price Compass. And in case you haven't been to the website yet, there's a lot of stuff here. There's featured products here, a lot of stuff Tana centric and learning resources. But if you go to tools, increasingly there will be more and more tools here for you to check out. And the memberships, right now, there's Tana Central, which is a free membership for learning more about Tana. There's also Strategic Labs. Let me talk about that a little bit. So, what you get as being a member of this, ooh, I need to fix that. Okay. Um, you get a few things. One thing you get is discounts on everything. And like Uh, right now, you might not see the benefit in that because most of the things, especially the tools, they're all free or cheap at the moment. There will be things that cost hundreds of dollars. And if you're a member of Strategic Labs, you will have the opportunity to purchase those things at 80 or 90% off. Or if you participate in the testing for those things, you will get whatever you test absolutely free. The other benefit that you get is if you are a part of either the inspiration process or any stage of the testing process, you will have a chance to influence in every conceivable way what I'm building and how it's built. You will be one of my what I call product muses. You will be my inspiration. I will follow your guidance in crafting something that helps solve your particular solutions, solve your particular problems. Uh, and as I'm doing that, I will be figuring out how I can turn that into a more generalized product for people as well. Uh, my professional background is in product design, so some experience doing that. And this is really kind of a dream come true to be able to do something like this because I can have my own little recruitment pool and I can build my own products, uh, not just how I want them, because I want to be successful. You know what? So I need to know not just what works for me, I need to know what works for other people, especially the types of people that I imagine are or will be my customers. And that's why this is so important to me. And that's why currently it's 90% off to be a member of Strategic Labs. Over time, I will increase the price more and more and more. Uh, my strategy for memberships for communities is early on offer at a super discounted price, like dirt cheap. But the first price level, for instance, I screen everyone. And I also kind of hide how you get in and make it difficult to apply, all of these things. So only certain people will apply and get in. Then there's the next stage. I increase it a little bit. That's where we're at right now, and a certain number of people get at that point. Then I'll increase it again, increase it again. Then it gets to a point where it's full price, or we're getting close to full price, and only people who are serious about it and only people who are really interested in being that kind of person and getting access to those deals and those tools will be paying that much per month. And so, people get priced out naturally rather than through a screening process or whatever. So that's the whole theory of that and how that works. There's also another membership, but that does not exist on the website yet because I'm not ready to handle the responsibilities for more than a few people in that membership yet. Okay. Actually, let me share the link to that one now. It's just going to be me posting link after link here. All right. Okay. So, yeah, I kind of got distracted. So, tools, I talked about the price compass. This is an invoice generator. This is another one of those things that I intend to have it as an individual feature that's part of a larger experience down the line. But what I want to really talk about now, this is Tasker. I'll put that in the chat. All right. This was my first kind of test product built in Tana. Uh, and it was a success. I was really focusing on making something that's simple and as flexible as I could make it as possible. I was avoiding making it as powerful or as I could. So there's a lot left off the table, or on the table, I think is how you say that phrase. Um, this was version 1. Version 2 will be coming. I don't know. I'm aiming for like about a month from now, but that could be give or take a few weeks, you know? And that will be a much more powerful version of the same thing. So if you buy Tasker right now at $9, you will get that upgraded Tasker for free. So this is really, it's almost kind of like a pre-sale, but you also get to test out the product before the big one comes. And this kind of also, this is a hint or a teaser at my broader strategy. So there's a lot coming, and there's a lot more powerful stuff coming. And most of it is going to be focused on work, on being productive, on being innovative, on, you know, I hate, yeah, personal knowledge management, task management, work management. You're managing it. That's the best you can do. Managing things, whatever. Uh, well, I don't have a better word for it though. So, uh, work supremacy software. How about that? Yeah. Um, so that's where I'm going. And Tasker was the first small step for strategic design. And like it was almost kind of going in the opposite direction of like, okay, there's things that aren't important work. How can I help people manage manage and just get them out of the way, and you don't have to think about what's coming up next, what's due on Sunday, what you've already done, what has to still be done. Like it's relatively taking care of itself. So then you can focus on the work. That was the idea behind Tasker. And so this first Tasker was a simple version of that. There's going to be a powerful version of that. And then comes the stuff that really helps you do the actual work. I'm really looking forward to those things. Okay. Yeah. I've been live for almost half an hour now. I'm going to take a quick drink. Before I go on to this last thing that I was going to share, do I want to? Is there anything else I want to cover? I don't think so. Okay. So now I'm really curious how this. Imagine maybe this isn't even sharing, you know? Who knows? I'll find out. Okay, so this is the strategic design production queue. A bunch of information here. Okay. But then there's three stages, the three public stages, and the amount of information that's publicly available is very sparse, especially for things that are in the building phase. All that I'm giving you is a picture, a, a project code name, and a very brief description of what the purpose of the product. Sorry. When you get all the way to beta testing, I can't. I'm tired. I can't speak today. Uh, this gives you a little bit more. Like it gives you what the pain point is and the platform that it's on. Since this is in Figma and it's an assistant for creators, you might have some ideas for what's coming soon. Um, but yeah, if you want more information, join Strategic Labs and you can know even more about what's coming. And you can be one of the testers and you can get things built for you and get them for free. Some of these, are free anyway, but you'll get it sooner and it'll be purpose built for you. So this is going to be free. Patient Otter, yeah, also free. Adaptive Panther. Okay, so this is the new Tasker, the new version of Tasker, which you already know full price is going to be 37. Reflective Owl. Oh, that's a free thing. Yeah. Diligent Beaver. Not free. It won't be super expensive, but like this is when the real products start coming in. This is the first true work management product, I would say, like, and what you would think of as something that's really managing your work. Then we go from there. Oh, yeah, let me share that. All right. Boom. I think that's it.